It is the final quality check that the company can perform before rolling out the drugs to patients. And as a regulatory affairs team member, I feel it is my responsibility to ensure that the drugs rolled out are safe and effective for consumer use.
I joined production planning at APROGEN because I wanted to gain GMP experience and work directly with our production teams. Everything we do here at production planning has a direct connection to the patients, and that's what motivated me to join production planning.
Hi, my name is Jin Kim, and I've been working for the Regulatory Affairs team at APROGEN since 2019. The Regulatory Affairs team is responsible for keeping up with the current legislation and guidelines throughout the product's development cycle. And some of the main tasks of the Regulatory Affairs would entail assisting and applying for clinical trials and market approval of the product, maintaining market approval status of the product, establishing regulatory strategy, and providing regulatory solutions to the teams. I am involved with two key projects of the company, which are at different phases of the development cycles. The first project is currently preparing for the market approval. So our team is preparing a BLA package for FDA review. And as with the second project, it is trying to initiate phase 3 clinical trial. So our team is preparing phase 3 IND and CTA. Having a scientific background would be helpful, especially when it comes to understanding the issues and the documents. But what's more important is fluency in English, because on a daily basis, we need to communicate with foreign regulatory authorities and CROs that are located outside of Korea. So high competency in English would be vital when performing these tasks. In the pharmaceutical industry, regulatory affairs is really the last part of the development cycle. So that means, in other words, it is the final quality check that the company can perform before rolling out the drugs to patients. And as a regulatory affairs team member, I feel it is my responsibility to ensure that the drugs rolled out are safe and effective for consumer use. I believe APROGEN would have become one of the very few companies in Korea that has achieved market approval from FDA and EMA. And I would like to become a regulatory affairs specialist who has experience in communication and interaction with these two regulatory authorities.
My name is Seon Kim, and I'm from the production planning department at APROGEN. I grew up in Canada and joined APROGEN in 2019. This is my second year at APROGEN. Production planning has multiple roles. Our first role is to identify factors that are impeding production from progressing and providing solutions to our manufacturing teams. We also track manufacturing activities and check the progress of our projects. We also act as the bridge between GMP and R&D and facilitate effective communication. But our main objective is to support our production teams so that production proceeds as planned. I'm involved in the infliximab and trastuzumab biosimilar development projects, and my job is to manage the overall project schedule and to come up with production strategies to optimize on-floor activities. So our day-to-day activities are very dynamic. In the mornings, we usually have meetings to discuss any technical issues or address areas where our manufacturing teams need help with. In the afternoons, we join our production teams on site to support any ongoing activities, or we also prepare and review documentations when needed. I joined production planning at APROGEN because I wanted to gain GMP experience and work directly with our production teams. Everything we do here at production planning has a direct connection to the patients, and that's what motivated me to join production planning. So everyone at production planning is very open and we're very willing to learn. We try to support each other as much as possible, and we try to have effective communication with other colleagues and other departments as well. So on a daily basis, we communicate with our consultants, so being able to speak English would be a good asset to have. We also would need to have some type of understanding or interest in our biopharmaceutical industry.